this afternoon. Right inside early and feed the machine. Aaronette just turns and shoots. She's wide open. Why not? And all season long, she did a nice job in double overtime against Stanford of playing solid defense.
There's some highlight of the Colorado Buffaloes. What a senior day as they blow out the Cal Golden Bears in the season finale here at the CU Event Center. Back in the Stampede, voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson. She had a big game against the Golden Bears. In fact, 27 points. Aaronette Vonleh joining us here for a couple of minutes. First, let's go back. Let's talk about the tough one first. The game on Thursday against Stanford. That was a game. Double overtime. I'm here. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat up here in the stands watching you guys. I thought you were so close to pulling it off. Disappointing outcome in that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really hard-fought game. It was close the whole time. I mean, we started pretty strong, but we just couldn't finish it out in the end.
You know, it's amazing in games like that the margin for error is so thin, right?
Yes.
It comes down to a rebound, a free throw, whatever it might be. And that's a difference in games like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you look back and you're like, dang, if would have just made that layup or got that rebound, but can't dwell on it for too long.
You know, first time we've had you on the program, she's from the Portland area, started out in Arizona. You're now at Colorado Buffalo after 1 year down in Tucson. How did that happen? How'd you get here?
Well, coming out of high school, I couldn't take any visits, so kind of just ended up at Arizona based off coaches, didn't really know the team.
Because that was because of the COVID thing, right?
Yeah. And then it just wasn't the right fit, so I went in the transfer portal. Colorado was actually my second choice out of high school, so I already knew the staff, so it was a pretty easy decision.
Yeah, there's quite a culture around this team, isn't there? I mean, that's one thing J.R. Payne's kind of created. It's a family atmosphere, is that fair to say?
It definitely is. I mean, we're all close-knit. We get along off the court, and so it helps us in games.
Tell us about the family you come from. I know you got a brother who played in the NBA for quite a while.
Yes.
You come from an athletic family? I mean, everyone athletes?
Yeah, my sister played D1 too, so
Okay.
we're all just kind of doing it.
All right, where'd she play?
University of Bridgeport.
Okay. And your brother, he's how many years older than you is he?
Like 8.
He's 8 years.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, you take him one-on-one. How's that matchup, Anna?
I'm definitely winning by a lot.
She's been a great addition to the Colorado Buffaloes. We're going to talk about that Cal game here in just a moment, but right now let's hear from the head coach, J.R. Payne.
Powered by Ford, cars, trucks, and SUVs built for America, built Ford proud.
I just would like to just start by saying how incredibly proud I am of every single member of our team and program. What anyone who watched this game saw on full display wasn't, a bunch of superstars. It was a team that's tough and gritty and fights and scraps for every single possession they have. And that's who we are. And unbelievably proud of our just ability to dig in, with less numbers, people playing tons of minutes, make big plays offensively, defensively. We've been saying all year we know we're pretty good. So this game really hurts, to lose a game like this to Stanford, but incredibly proud of how we played and how we competed.
There's the head coach, J.R. Payne, after the loss to a top 5 team at Stanford. Buffs then moved on to take on Cal here at the Event Center Senior Day. Boy, that one turned out to be a little bit lopsided. You had a great game in that contest, career high 27 points. You were kind of feeling it for that ball game?
Yeah, I was pretty mad after Stanford, so I just wanted to use that energy to be successful.
Little bit of a change, I would think. Against Stanford, you're battling with the 6'6", 6'7" players. A little bit of a size advantage against Cal, right? And it turns out to be a different kind of approach, I would think, in a game like that.
Yeah, I mean, with Stanford, for the post, they're just really big, so you have to pump fake, kind of try to use your speed more. With Cal, it's more about physicality, just being stronger.
Yeah. It's senior day. You want to win for that senior, right? Tayana, your final game here. That's kind of a nice deal, right?
Yeah, I mean, she means a lot to our team, so we definitely wanted to finish strong for her.
Where this team is at right now, as good as you guys have been. You've been in the top 25 now for the last month or so. You're the number 3 seed going to the Pac-12 tournament. Is this a confident basketball team? You feel playing its best basketball right now?
For sure. I mean, it's been a long season. We've had ups and downs, but we just built on all the downs. So we're really ready to get into March and kind of show our best basketball.
And I'd have to think, you're heading to Vegas, and then you fear nobody. I mean, I think you guys have proven you can play with anybody in the country at this point, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have the mentality that we can beat anybody that we play against, so that'll definitely help us.
Kind of nice having that first round bye. You got to play the late game now on Thursday. That's a late one at 9:30 Mountain Time, but kind of nice having the first round bye, isn't it?
It is nice to just have a day to kind of get situated.
Well, it's going to be the Pac-12 conference tournament, then of course the NCAA, and that's a foregone conclusion at this point in time. What changes this time of year, do you think? I mean, does the intensity of games change? How you guys approach things? Does that change when you're getting to postseason?
I mean, for sure. Just there's a smaller margin of error. I mean, you're playing one game, and if you lose, you're kind of done. So everything matters.
Yeah, just win in advance. That's the hope for every team when it comes to March. Aaronette Vonleh is going to be a great Buffalo for the next number of years, but let's hope she has a great postseason for the Buffs. They'll be in the Pac-12 Conference Tournament, 3 seed, taking on the winner of USC and Oregon Thursday night at 9:30 Mountain Time. Coming up next in Stampede, we're talking lacrosse and Elliott Whidden coming up next.